It's time for the 6-8 Western Full Auto Podcast. Hey guys, it's Steve with Montana Outdoors, and it's time for the 6-8 Western Full Auto Podcast, episode number 26. So today I'm going to talk about, I kind of want to talk about something that I've been getting some comments on, some folks that are still looking for the Seekins PH2 in 6-8 Western. And I've looked as well, and I don't see any out there. Like I've told a couple of them, I may have got the lost one in existence. When I found that one on Gunbroker and was able to pick that up out of Utah, because I have not seen one since. And that, of course, that's been a while ago. And I don't know if you're going to really find used ones, because once they have that Seekins, and like us, if they like the 6-8 Western, they're just not going to want to part with it. So I'm trying to find something that is comparable. I think they were retailing for about $18.50, and of course they've got. Mine has I think they all did have the heavier fluted barrel. There is an option out there from Browning that, to me, is about the same thing. And you guys can probably go to, the Browning website and check out the X-Bolt Pro Macmillan. And this one is the Sonoran Ambush 24-inch, and it has just the steel barrel, and it's more of like a hunting rifle contour. So it's not heavy, and I don't think it's not a pencil barrel either. So it's and if you're just using it for a hunting gun and you're not going out to the range shooting 50 rounds at a time, this could be the ticket for you, because they are super nice. They come with the rail already on it, and you guys know the Macmillan stocks. To me, it's the closest thing to what Seekins puts out there. And these guns shoot well. I've had numerous people comment that theirs shoots lights out, and they like the 175s, or they just about like everything. So if that's, if that helps you guys, like this one I'm looking at is on one of the auction sites, and it's like $1,721. So that's even a little cheaper than the Seekins was. And of course they have the carbon fiber barrel ones too, and those are, you're getting up there, I don't know, somewhere around 3,000, I'm guessing. I think I saw one here. I have one pulled up here on the website that the MSRP is like over 4,000, but I think they're less than that at the store. So like 3,300 maybe. So yeah, if you wanted to save up some money and go for that carbon, you could. And like I say, they're an absolute beautiful rifle. So and they're shooters. So if you're looking for something that's gonna, you missed out on the Seekins thing and you're looking for something else, but you still want to get a 6.8 Western and you're willing to save some money up, I would say these would be a really good option. I like those Macmillan stocks. I like my X-Bolt too as well. Once I put the other hand guard or hand grip on there with the little more vertical grip, that made a big difference, because when you're used to shooting PRS and stuff like that, where you have the more vertical grip, it just makes it handier for you when you're out hunting too. It's just something you become used to. So, and I don't like the old swept back grip design. It's okay, but it's just something I wouldn't probably get again. So I would show you pictures and stuff, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure we could do that, but you guys know you can go on the website and look these up. So what I'm looking at is the X-Bolt 2 Pro Macmillan SPR. This one is what I'm looking at right now. So it's got a 20-inch barrel, which some of you may want as well. That Browning X-Bolt 2 that I had a 20-inch barrel, the SPR model, and I was still getting 2850, somewhere in that vicinity with the, I believe it was the ABLRs, or might have been the 162 copper impacts. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but still plenty of velocity for 400 yards, no problem. So anyway, if you've been shopping, I've had a couple guys ask me, what's the deal with Seekins and the 6.8 Western, and I talked to them a while back, and it just doesn't look like they're going to go back to that. Of course, then there's Fierce and some other custom jobs that, ones that'll cost you a pretty penny to get, I suppose. I think Fierce is running around $2,500, something like that. And they're a good rifle. But I just thought I wanted to touch on that because Browning is, it's kind of their 6.8 Western's kind of their baby, Browning and Winchester. So I'd like to keep that family together and keep pushing that stuff so that if things do get rough and companies like Seekins just don't make it anymore, then we're going to be relying on Winchester and Browning and maybe a few, ones like Fierce if they decide to keep doing it too. So just something to keep in mind. And especially with, there's been a lot of videos coming out on the 7 backcountry again, because it's that time of year, it's hunting season. And so there's another PR push by other channels, and including Vortex and Remy Warren talking about it. And yeah, it's just it must be that time of year, I guess. But and they are coming out with a neck sizer for it. You don't have to size the whole thing, so they're kind of figuring things out. But just don't really, when you can get 2850 or better. I had some that were close to 2,900 feet per second. I think that was the 162s, and that's just plenty good. In a 20-inch barrel, you're just not going to need anything else that's different, that is harder to hand load and packing all that pressure and all that kind of stuff. But I just don't see the need. So, of course, there's a lot of guys that are 270 lovers that don't see the need for 6.8 Western too. But of course, they're wrong. Let's see, I got a chance to go see. I have a cow tag for public land, and it's just an over-the-counter tag that you can get for some areas. And so we were able to talk to the landowner, and he's going to let us on to go try to get me a cow. So hopefully that'll work out. We got one day to do it, and that's Sunday. So I'm going to zip down to Missoula and head over to our area we got and try to knock down a cow with that 6.8 Western right there. So wish me luck. I've had so much bad luck, I really need some good luck. So I'd appreciate it. And let's see, I do have, I did a little, the Gunner Optic right here, the 1-6 Odin. I did a little unboxing on that. I need to get that on my AR and get that thing dialed in and do some shooting with that. And then I did get an Easy Shoot, which is this other one back here. It's a 3-18 by 50. And I have a 3-18 by 50 Monstrum, which is actually right there. That's the one that's on and it's been working really good. The Easy Shoot stuff, I had a red dot, a pistol red dot that I did, that I had for a while, and it actually worked pretty good. It had shake wake technology and all that stuff. I had a couple of videos on that, I think. And so, a lot of these outfits are competing for, these hunting scopes. I mean, it's probably good. It's an MOA model. It would definitely be good on a 22, if nothing else. So, but if you're a PRS shooter, well, even PRS, for the most part, I don't zoom out that much. 18's plenty. So, um, unless you're way out there, 400 yards or something like that, maybe a little more zoom would be good to be able to see your impacts. But for this old guy, it's good enough. So I might end up on one of those eventually. So, and we do have our 22 league starting up, which is great. Wintertime fun. You just got to keep shooting in the wintertime, especially up here when it gets cold and crappy. And it's still good to get out and pull the trigger for a while. And so that's going to be going here. I think you can start shooting, I think starting tomorrow. But you can kind of do it at your own pace. So the guys that I shoot with are gonna wait until after Thanksgiving. So there's just so much going on right now. So between hunting and family coming and all that kind of stuff, it's we'll just wait until that's over with and get to shooting. So, but the let's see, you might notice that I got a choice ammunition scope cover because when I was gone hunting elk last time, I had one of those bikini covers on my scope and we lost it somewhere. Couldn't find it. Didn't find it on the way back out. And so Choice is nice enough to send me out a scope cover and this T-shirt, and I appreciate that from those guys. But they're and I am going to. I have my gun with the it's all sighted in for these 155 LRXs, and so I'm bringing them that choice ammunition stuff with me, and that's what I'm going to use on this hunt, and hopefully I can knock down this cow with it and get some good pictures and stuff. So excited to do that. So, and they were going out of my gun. They were just a hair under 3,000 feet per second. So they're going to have plenty of smoke behind them. So the let's see. One other goofy thing is, and you might have seen the post or whatever, but and it could be that it's just because it's my first year of being eligible for the Gundy Awards, Micro Influencer of the Year. Although I think it's a new category. It seems like I got an email about 6 months ago or something like that. So I don't know if that's a new category or I think it is, but so I think you just automatically get nominated. I don't know if you got over 1,000 subscribers, but how I got nominated, I have no idea. But how that happened, I appreciate it. And when I figure out what the link is for the voting and all that stuff, voting starts December 1st and it ends on the 15th. So there's about a 2-week window there, and I think you can vote like every day. So you guys are up to doing something like that. I'll eventually have a link somewhere I'll put it on a post and I'll have a link. And so if you guys want to vote for Montana Musings Outdoors, that would be appreciated. But it's kind of just fun to be recognized a little bit. So, but the other thing that I would like, if you guys know, and maybe the guys at Choice Ammunition know, because they've worked with Browning, to maybe send them one of my 6.8 Western podcasts or something like that, so that they know that there are fans out there, or 6.8 Western Army, and to just kind of share with them what we're trying to do with the 6.8 Western and getting this thing to grow and making people realize what it does, what it can do. And that would be kind of awesome if maybe they would eventually maybe reach out and try to do some kind of a collaborative video or something, or I don't know, but just an idea that popped into my head. So if you guys would maybe do that, that would be awesome. And we do need to I've been uploading more stuff for a while. I was having a hard time uploading, but it's been working really good lately. So I am posting things on these videos on Rumble as well now. And So I think in one of my other posts, I did put the link to that channel. It's Montana Musings 59 is what it is over there. So, and I can't figure out how to change it. So that's what it is. Anyway, so if you see that, that's my channel over there. And if you would follow me over there, because YouTube, like this Gunner Optics video that I did a little bit ago, just an unboxing of it, they just determined that it wasn't good for advertisers or something like that. And so the views on it have been down, not very good. And then my 300 blackout video, which I just did recently, I think it has like 37 views. So I don't know if they don't like that type of rifle or pistol. I guess it's a pistol. And if they don't like that and they don't push it out there, or what the deal is. But if you want to help me out and maybe look that thing up and watch it and just share some stuff with your friends or whatnot to try to break the algorithm, because that's probably the worst video I have. And 300 blackout's fun, especially suppressed. So anyway, I guess that's trying to think if there's anything else. I can't really think of anything. Like I say, if you're looking for a rifle, I would check out these Expo 2 Pro Macmillans, and they are pretty sharp. I mean, they rival the Seekins big time, and they're pretty cool. And I know they got to shoot good. So if if you're looking for something like that that's similar to this, I would check that out. So anyway, guys, I guess that's all I got for you in this one. Like I say, wish me luck hunting. I'm trying to get that cow knocked down, and we'll get back to you afterwards. And hopefully I'll have some videos and pictures and stuff to share when we get done Sunday night. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed episode 26 of the 6.8 Western Full Auto Podcast.